Hello everyone, and welcome back to Killigan's Treasure. I guess we're in the bedroom, we're doing things, I don't know. I don't know anymore, it's fine. Oh, once the rooms, oh my god, I just can't mind, wow. Door is closed, a cabot starts setting his goods and supplies off in a corner of the room. Then he disrobes his foot covers and tunic, and neatly folding them and placing them on top of his supplies. All he's wearing right now is a fancy pair of skivs? 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 I hope that's right. We'll still need to share a bed, but only for sleeping in. If that's all right with you, of course. I bounce a leg against the bed. It creaks a little, but I think it'll hold. Nah, I don't mind. It's the first real bed I've had in weeks. Plus, I saw that you're paying. Good point. In that case, pleasant dreams. Good night, you too. And thanks, Cab. Feeling a lot better already. No problem at all. A cabot climbs under the covers and unties the tuft of fur. Unties the tufts of fur around his head. Yeah, those are weird. I don't know about those. Whipping around like a wet dog. He rests his head on a pillow with a big sigh, his ears flicking as he gets comfy. I probably ought to get ready for bed too. The sooner I turn in, the sooner I can get on the road again come morning. I take off all of my equipment except the Lango he gave me. Everything else would just poke into my sides and keep me up all night. I set my garb beside the bed and blow out the candles, lighting the room. Then I gently ease my body onto the bed, trying not to arouse the already snoozing cobalt. And, oh god, excuse me, and slide myself under the covers, laying back against a few pillows. Instantly, a wave of relief courses through my body. This bed feels heavenly compared to the forest ground. I don't think I've ever laid on anything this comfortable. It's not quite like a cloud. I can definitely feel folds in the fabric, but it feels like a gentle, everlasting hug. One that, I never want to escape. Oh? How many days are in the game so far? I'm curious. Like these days feel shorter than I would expect, but I don't know. I don't really know what we're doing. I leisurely yawn into consciousness. That's probably the best sleep I've ever had. I'd laid claim to the whole bed while I was out too. The covers are all over the place, half covering me, half on the floor. I whip the spittle out of my snout and I sit up. Is Cobalt already gone? He's not in bed and his stuff's not here. Is it already that late in the morning? A note on one of the nightstands catches my eye. He must have left this before heading out. Let's see. Oh god, I can't read this. I can't read this shit. It's all like cursive. I can't read cursive. It's not actually cursive, but it's like all like scripty. I don't know. Killigan, sorry to leave so soon. I have to be at Autumn Lake by dusk to make up for lost time, and you are very sleepy right now. To make it up to you, and as a thanks for helping me with B-Joke, I left you a few parting gifts. Some things. Okay, at $80. Okay. I hope they will aid you in your journey ahead, and I have faith that we will meet again. Okay. Well, damn. Wish we got to at least say goodbye in person. I sit on the side of the bed and have a look at the stuff he left for me. So, a tails satchel? Oh, okay. Looks like it's got a few surprisingly stretchy pockets and plenty of straps. A quick bite check confirms. Bite check. Okay. It's made of root leather, known for its versatility. It's obviously made for people with wider tails, but it should still work for mine. Better than just using the folds of my armor. A codex, a canteen, and a modest amount of coin that are the other gifts he left me. The canteen will definitely come in handy. It saves me from busting my ass trying to find a creek every day. The codex is a blank hardcover notebook, categorized into different topics and pages eager to be filled out. It's like a coloring book, but you draw your own creatures as people as you discover them, along with notes on the side. A little harder. Looks like a newer version of Pa's old codex from back home, too. Shame I didn't manage to save that, even if it was filled with Echo Hunter stuff. I should start getting this stuff situated. But first, I ought to figure out what I'm going to wear for the road today. What? Let's go. Let's... Wait. Oh, it's broken. Is broken. That one's also broken. What is this? I need belt first. Everything's broken. It is what it is. I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. For now, I'm just gonna have to hold on to my map by hand. Anyway, now I get to... Wait, now I can get down to work. Okay. Okay. Where are we going? I spend most of the morning filling out the codex with everything I learned from back in Redroot. Oh, there is a codex button over there now. Neat. All that writing worked up my appetite too, so I got myself a meal and plenty of rations, also paid for by Cobot apparently, before heading out. Now it's just a straight shot between here and Aris. Well, I'm ready? What? I probably ought to take a good look around at what I've got to work with now before I hit the road again, though. Ready? I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go. I get the feeling the road ahead's gonna be less forgiving than before, especially once I get to the plains. But before that shit, I've gone through this journey so far. It'll be easy as pie. I ought to fix up my gear before I get some shut-eye, and now that I've got the chance to again. I'm pretty sure I scrounged up enough to repair a piece. The armor. Yeah. I think that should do it. Yeah. Let's go. Well, used rations. Oh god. Do we have to keep track of that? Is that all the... I don't know. Can I equip it now? Oh. Okay. I feel like shit. Oh, it did be that way. It felt far worse sleeping on dirt last night than the sweet in bed. They'd better have bedrolls or something at the shops in Aris. I don't know how much I can take sleeping like an animal. Feels like I'm losing my wits the more I slumber out in the wild. Cobot was telling me something about how squirrels prefer sleeping on rocks. But how the hell can they stand that? On the bright side, I'm only a few days away from Aris now. Just a few more rations or forage meals, and I can finally enjoy real, actual cooking again. Cobot also told me Aris has a few good taverns. But the squirrels side of town hogs all of the freshest vegetables and fruits. The beast corner of the town only gets leftovers. Most of the beasts he saw weren't too healthy looking either. He said he's not sure if the squirrels officials even care about the beasts. Sometimes they even kick them out of their own tiny homes. And he mentioned something about how the Vator Covenant can't control the what goes on this far away or some shit. And just thinking about how there's more sick beasts even outside of Redroot sets me off. Eventually, if they really are treating them that shittily. I've read that most towns, with a beast majority, have a den mother, but I've got no clue what squirrels towns like Aris have. Probably something that doesn't work if my kind of people are starved to the bone. But fuck it, I'll hit up one of these squirrels tavern. I doubt any of them got the balls to throw me out. If they try to, oh, I'll bribe them. I'm definitely a bribing kind of guy. I'll tide him over with the um with the 98 oros I have. Gonna have to find a way to earn more coin then. I should fix up my gear before it gets too dark to see. I'm pretty sure I scrounged up enough to repair a piece. Which piece do we want? Let's get that boots. Look, it's good to wear boots when you're traveling about, right? How do we increase those? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it, guys? Boots. There we go. We got our little boots. Oh. Oh god, it's this font. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well, I can't read for shit, senpai, so we're just not gonna even look at that. The trees are really starting to thin out now, or at least get a whole lot shorter. Back in Redroot, we were able to ship out as much lumber because the trees were almost as tall as mountains. Out here, there's probably a few times my height at best. It'd be more work just to trim all the branches out than to actually chop them down. Wonder how beasts make a living. Make a living out here, closer to the coast. Cost? I don't know what I'm doing. Can't imagine they take up fishing jobs. The smell of seawater mixed with wet fur would be unbearable. Maybe something more magic focused. Probably got their work cut out for them if they have to. Excuse me, if they have to use scrolls like Ma did. I really wish we'd actually gone on the trip out here. Learning about magic and what she was so passionate for with it would have been so much fun. And not just that, I probably could have led a much more successful life too if I followed her steps. I don't know. It's fine. Maybe even figure out what's causing the pestilence and put a stop to it. Instead, I'm practically an orphan now. What do you mean practically? I own barely anything to my name, and I'm left with only the map to guide me my way. Yeah? A strange sound hidden between the rustling of leaves. Tree leaves rips me from my depressive spiral. Is that I break into a jog and head further down the path. Where are we going? Yeah. Okay. I'm treated to a late afternoon view of the Aris coast, shining a vivid gold in the sunset's light. I don't know if it's the limited contact with civilization since leaving Redroot, or my hunger blurring my vision, but I've never seen a sight this beautiful. I think I see a ship on the horizon, too. And where there's ships, there's a town. If I had the strength, I'd break into a full sprint just to get there before nightfall. But I've been walking all day, and even just that brisk jog up here took a lot out of me. One more night. One more decent night's rest, and I'll have enough in me to finally reach Aris. With that, I head back into the woods, to find a log to sleep against. I'm brimming with excitement for tomorrow. Let's fix up another piece of gear. We can fix our belt. Good. We love belts here. All of our rations are gonna be gone. It's gonna be so sad. I think that's gonna be sad. I think I've gotten off the path a bit, but in the course of trying to find somewhere to sleep last night, this is looking like either an old part of the road or a dried up riverbed. It's a lot rockier than threatening to get swallowed up by the coast not far away. My ears flick, still faintly hearing waves beating against the cliffs. And my own stomach. I'm fresh out of rations, and I don't think I can take another day of forage meals. It probably won't be much longer till I can at least see Aris. Maria above, I'd kill for some well-cooked food. I can almost even smell it on the wind. Wait, I can smell it. I whirl around, trying to pinpoint where it's coming from. I didn't mess up the start of that sentence. You can't prove anything. Not here, just a bunch more shrubs. Oh, we're a sniffy boy, I see. Just an old buried carriage here, and not smelling even a scrap of food on it. I can just barely get a whiff of some kind of cooked fish. Might be some fish cuisine, but it's definitely this way. I pick up the pace and head out of the riverbed, hoping the smell leads me back to the main road. Looks like my nose didn't lead me astray. I hopped out of a thicket to a hill that overlooks the huge town of Aris. It's so much bigger than Redroot, and with a lot more landmarks. There's a massive castle-looking building, piers and docks with trade ships going in and out. And a coliseum, apparently. A circular structure with a field in the middle of it. Bet it could hold the entirety of Redroot 30 times over. I'm still gonna be heading for a tavern first thing. I can smell finely cooked fish clear as day now. I can just barely make out specks of people and carriages entering through the town's main gate. Probably traders from other towns. Better get a move on if I want to get down there by lunch. Oh. Hello.
Halt, beast! You have no deterrence, band. Stay to your business here.
Ah. It broke?
My old band broke off on my way here. On my way from Baywitch. This is where you'll get new ones, right? Yes. They are created here, at the Arcane Academy. A shipment of them recently went to Baywitch. They should have been enough for all of the beasts there to have a spare. Guess I missed that. I had an old one and I ain't got the ores for another. Entrance to Aris is denied to those without a functional deterrence band. There have been reports of beasts in Baywitch, stockpiling and reselling them at absurd prices, though. True. He doesn't seem that afflicted by the pestilence either. Very well, you may pass. Be certain to obtain a deterrence band before you leave Aris. You'll be safeguarded from the pestilence within these walls. Well, thanks, gents.
We did it, guys. We made it.
Hope he doesn't turn into the Beast Slayer.
Oh, run into, not turn. Run into Beast Slayer. Huh? Huh? It resets? Huh? Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's all fine. It's all fine. We'll end the part here, I think. I think that's fine. So I'll see you guys around.